Just pump him out, and we are the DDD Open Challenge is open for business yet again. No one today has conquered the penguin that has terrorized this society.
This penguin going on a rampage and my mental health going downhill every match I watch.
It's a slow descent. I feel like everyone is penguins.
Just sadder and sadder watching this DDD.
You know that
do well
like
somehow.
It's like the first episode of Planet Earth where all the penguins are like walking across the ice like bloodied and beaten up. That feels like my psyche right now.
It's like that bit in Happy Feet where the polar ice caps melt. Anyway, going in.
Global warming, a big concern here at War. You can't spell global warming without war.
That's true. A great point posed by Berg Solution here. Anyway, Seppucrow versus Tim. Seppucrow taking up the Open DDD challenge from Tim.
Seppucrow, of course, a new player here at Team War, but I always got to root for a Metroid rep.
Oh,
I do love a good Samus.
And Seppucrow, a fierce competitor. Genuinely interested in improving.
I'm stuck here between supporting my hometown and supporting my favorite game. My heart is ripped asunder. I can get behind that message though.
Absolutely. No advertisements on stream, please. Tim.
Yeah, excuse me. No plugs.
Yeah, right.
Daz, can you come sort him out? Can you make sure he don't get away with anything?
Right.
Moving to Smashville for game 1 here.
We're going to have Samus versus DDD. I won't pretend to know much about this matchup. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Samus, I think. So, of course, Samus a very heavy projectile-based character, but the interesting thing about Samus is Samus has surprisingly good defense options. What you want to do is you want to avoid rolling back. You want to avoid letting DDD get that pressure. You just want to go at him with dash attack. Get as many follow-ups. He's heavy. Samus's combo game, if you've ever seen Afro Smash play, if you've ever seen any professional Samus play, you know that combo game is so scary.
You say any professional Samus, as if there are more than 5.
If you've ever seen Afro Smash,
Anyway.
and maybe Afro Smash with his name spelt wrong.
Yeah.
Wills is not a Samus.
Tim with the slight percent lead here. What do you think about Samus's kill option in this matchup?
It's going to be a difficult road. Obviously, charge shot is kind of like, back air is going to take it. Dropping below the ledge. That's something we haven't seen a lot from Tim today. Going off stage to get those ledge options.
Drop zone aerials. They're not yet visible by Tim today.
Samus is going to have a hard time getting back as well. Samus is kind of one of those characters that if you don't get the tether grab, she's just recovering in a straight line.
But the tether grab is very good.
Absolutely.
Very difficult to
Getting better the forward smash there.
Forward not affecting ground.
Getting pineappled under the stage. That is unfortunate. That's okay though.
It's important Seppucrow doesn't become shaken by that, doesn't become flustered. You can still bring that back.
Absolutely.
Focus on game 2.
Focus on that bread and butter with Samus. Get those dash attacks, go in for the up air strings, really rack up that percent. She is so good at racking up that percent really, really quickly.
Absolutely.
Also, he's in the gravity suit, which is technically endgame. So all of his damage is like nullified by like 0. I think it's like 2% 2 times or something? 4 times. He should be fine then. DDD can't kill.
Seppucrow knowing in-depth stats about his character, all the details, that's something I like to see. Not like me, having never played a Donkey Kong game, yet maining Diddy. Completely heartless.
We're going to get you on that Tropical Freeze soon, son.
Yeah.
We're going to get you on Tropical Freeze.
Right.
Mezza on Tropical Freeze as well. Get the full team on.
Going into game 2, sticking characters. Obviously, Tim forces stick characters, probably despite all of his deepest desires.
I don't want to know about Tim's deepest desires. I feel like there's an entire book in that.
Very strong opening by Seppucrow here.
Absolutely, early 50% lead.
Unanswered for Tim.
Once again, going for that bread and butter, getting the down throw to forward air combo very early, kind of losing that charge shot there though.
Obviously, something that I didn't really think to consider, but Samus' juggling game and up airs and nairs and things, that's going to be really hard for DDD to get around.
DDD struggles to land. His up B is probably his safest option to land, to be perfectly honest, if the character's right below you. Down air, not gonna beat through anything.
I've seen Tim seem to very much like landing with multiple jumps and then nair into down tilt.
Absolutely.
That's something he likes a lot.
60%. Losing to about a 40% lead here, maybe 50.
Ooh, grab beating the spot dodge there. Seppucrow holding safe position. I'm liking the play.
He's
nice adaptation there.
keeping that looking for a very risky charge shot. He wants to be careful about that, you know. Charge shot, as good of a tool as it is, it's better to kind of mix up your approaches with it. You see, good Samus players go for like neutral jump into spot dodge, trying to time out the perfect shields with spot dodge. Sorry, spot dodge into charge shot. If you can mix that up, then that's kind of a key to success for Samus.
Both players down smashing, possibly looking for a roll.
Read the air dodge there.
That's going to take it there. 142 on DD, that's perfectly doable.
Yeah. Certainly. Oh, Samus killed with an up smash.
Samus up smash.
Samus killed with an up smash.
Actually working.
We are discovering new tech here today.
That's revolutionary.
Punishing the back Samus with probably the worst back roll in the game.
Ooh,
it's criminal how bad Morphball is.
Brave roll through that F smash. That was potentially a lot of damage. At 86% now, it's going to be difficult to
It's looking difficult,
from.
and the Gordo pressure is just piling up bit by bit here. Tim going for the cocky little crouch. Oh, interesting interaction between the get-up attack and the Gordo there.
Tim not SDIing Samus's up there.
Very nice read of the Nair by Seppucrow there, going for the forward smash. Getting what little, you know, what pressure he can get.
Charge shot completely obliterating Gordo. Really did not like that Gordo.
I've just realised that the scoreboard has been wrong this entire game.
We don't like to talk about that, Julian. We're professionals.
I mean,
Seppucrow now took game like that. That's official now. There's no going back on that. Anyway, Tim gonna take game 2. Tim seemingly disgusted by his own character.
I mean, I'm disgusted by Tim's character.
Not entirely sure why Tim turns up anymore. This game seems to be eating him from the inside.
He hates the game. He hates the character. He clearly hates all of us.
He genuinely thinks that he just wants to inflict pain.
I've
so
never seen the embodiment of pure scorn in a human being, like I see in Tim's set.
Absolutely true. Now, Seppucrow is going to want to play completely composed here.
Of course.
Reverse Rio, not much question.
Without wanting to tease for the future, is he going to be Splat Tim forever? Or is he going to be Splat Jim by the end of the day?
Potentially. That's a real possibility. By record so far today, it's not looking like this DD is going down without a fight.
It's all up to Tim today. Of course, that forward air will make you trip on the ground. Weird mechanics, but I guess it kind of adds to the goofiness of DDD.
Absolutely. DD's down smash, very good punish tool, coming out very quickly for such a big character.
Willing to trade for that. It's kind of equal squeakle here.
It's pretty even, yeah.
Looking for the roll in with the oh! Manages to get the charge shot in. That is going to count for a lot. We are basically at even percents. Tim coming down with the net. Going to follow that up with the up air for the kill.
Tim taking that comfortably, crouching to taunt. Seemingly no respect for fellow man.
You deserve every little bit of that percent.
Not quite going to do it though. Seppucrow going off stage, getting the footstool, not
Risky, looking for the kill. You know, it is a difficult. You know, the kind of newer that you are to the game, and the newer that you are to the scene, it is difficult once you get into these like high percentage positions to not just kill them.
Absolutely.
Send him flying. Get rid of him. It is difficult to play from behind. You have to adjust to it.
It can be incredibly frustrating.
Tim pushing his luck and getting punished for it.
Very nicely done there by Seppucrow.
Don't let this man get an inch.
Overextending off stage. Tim, I think, feeling himself a bit there.
I don't want to think of that. Thank you very much. No smart on stream. We esports.
Regardless, yeah. I'm not gonna
And Abby is scarred for life.
Still roughly even.
Still roughly even. It's a very interesting game. I think Tim made the mistake of overextending on that last stop. And he's cost himself there. Seppucrow taking the game.
Game 3.
Excellent fight there from behind.
That's going to be 2-1 to Tim. Potentially starting a reverse Rio comeback.
Commendable effort in that game to not get flustered, to kind of come from behind. Don't let him get away with a thing, like we said.
Absolutely.
Interesting to see where Tim, now that Tim has the stage pick, it's interesting to see where Tim will take him. Probably to Woolly World, because he's predictable.
FD potentially benefiting Samus there.
It was Woolly World. I don't want to say I'm psychic, but
Woolly World legal.
Omega Woolly World is legal for the sake of Tim. If we don't make Woolly World legal, he doesn't show up anymore. He owns half the stock.
So I was going to say, if we make things legal for the sake of Tim, that's a slippery slope. Tim, known for liking stupid things. Regardless, opening up very well through throw.
Ooh, dropping the Gordo out of its active hitbox there. Interesting. Covering the ledge there. It's
getting a bit caught out by Gordo at the ledge.
It's going to be difficult for Sam. Oh, Morphball to kind of dropping those bombs to stall out the recovery and to also try and catch him with a little bit of percent. Bomb, interesting setups from Bomb, I think. Obviously, there's the famous shield break, but you know, Bomb can be used to disrupt combos to really get in there. It's a better option than people give it credit for.
Very good disruption tool, similar to
Gordo, not gonna do it. No, not enough knockback on that Gordo.
Bomb up, going too low there.
Trying to push his luck with that charge shot.
Not out of the question, still doable.
Feeling that up to interesting like pressure range, I think, from Seppucrow. Good decent spacing.
Tim with questionable.
I feel
yeah, questionable.
Questionable to say the least.
Seppucrow going high but getting caught by the top hit.
It's disgusting how high that move catches you.
It is.
Double jiggle though.
Tim not SDIing the up at all. That move notably easy to SDI.
Is it really worth it with DDD though? You're gonna take it.
True, but
can Tim even spell SDI? Back rolls again, double there. Still managing mixed up with the grab. That's interesting movement there.
From memory, I think Seppucrow is doing a very good job at avoiding Tim's F smashes.
Absolutely. We've only seen him get hit by the top hit a few times, and that's because he's trying to jump over. But interesting to see how he tries to mix up the grab. He manages to get through it there.
Jump air dodge, very good option for getting past the edge.
Is that down tilt gonna do it? Okay, that's the game.
Gonna seal that out.
Commendable effort from Seppucrow there. Really wasn't disheartened. Stuck through Tim's god awful, immoral play.
I want a rematch.
You'll have to wait till the next2Salty4Suite, I'm afraid.
That's gonna be it.
That's going to be it. I think that's it for the DDD Open Challenge, mainly because I can't look at it anymore.
Potentially, yeah.
I can't look at the penguin.
I think that does.